Hey, Zane. School just called. They just turned it back on.
Being a parent does change snowboarding because you don't get to snowboard quite as much or when you want to snowboard. There's definitely days when school's closed and I'm bummed because I had something in mind to go do and ride, but now I can't because school's closed and I gotta hang out with Zane. And I wouldn't change that for anything.
No school, snowy.
Riding with my son has taught me a little bit to slow down, look around, not be in such a rush, and to be a little bit safer.
Amazing.
His favorite place to ride is my favorite place to ride. It's in the woods in Powder, finding fresh lines. I never push him to go snowboarding. Where, when, and how, and what he wants to do with his snowboarding, that's what he can do. Sharing something with him that we can both do together is really, really special. What I look forward to the most is taking him to different places to snowboard. I used to travel a lot for snowboarding, and he often asked me what other mountains are like. I really look forward to just exposing him to different snow, different terrain, and I think he looks forward to it too. I was on the team those early years, and I think that definitely was the start of thinking about development because we were always testing boards as team riders. I kind of honed in on that because I was riding a lot of the boards and I was getting other people on the boards, and it's kind of what I still do today. My job as a testing coordinator is working with riders and working with engineers and designers to design the product, get it prototyped, and then get it on snow. My main focus is the part on snow of gathering the feedback, interpreting the feedback, figuring out what needs to be changed to make it a better product. I try and ride all the boards as soon as they're made just to be sure that they're hitting the target of the ride and the feel and the flex that we were looking for. Honestly, within the first couple turns, I can tell if it's going to be a good board or not. Even last week, I was riding 3 to 4 different boards every day, and I think that's just like building a library of feel. Most people go to the mountain to get away from their everyday jobs and to just let loose and have fun. Most of the time when I'm riding, I'm thinking about the product, what's going on, what could be the next thing. I think the only time that I really shut that off in my brain is when I'm riding with Zane on the weekends. And I might still be testing a board or something, but I don't really think about it or ride it the same way I would if I was just riding during the week. You know, when I first started riding, I knew there was a feeling that I liked and that I thought I'd always want to pursue, but I had no idea that my life and career would be based around standing sideways on snow. Obviously, the boards have changed, the mountains that I'm riding have changed, but the feeling of snowboarding doesn't change. Doesn't matter how old you are or where you are, that feeling never goes away and you want more of it. Something that you can do your whole life. And there's not many things in your life that you say you've been doing your whole life. I chose to live where I live because I live in the mountains and there's snow. And I know I can walk out my front door and go snowboarding. It is my life and it will continue to be my life.